Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of December 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. Man, let's see what you got. If that's how you want to play this, we'll play it like this. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Emperor. You want to take charge here, definitely. You're stepping into an energy of let's take charge. Let's make things happen. I don't know what kind of things, but you want to take charge. Starting off the reading, you get the Page of Swords crossed by the Judgment card. Definitely an energy coming through of taking matters into your own hands. You know, starting to act upon things that you think or feel are right for you. This kind of has to do with yourself for the most part, but you are tied up to a connection here too, somewhat. But this is about you mostly. In your focus here, the Eight of Wands, opening up to energy exchange here. It's a good one. It's a good energy that I get with this one. I'm not sure if it's in a particular direction or multiple directions in terms of, you know, people that you feel you resonate with, you open up to more, or just friends, family in general. We'll see. There's a sense of openness with this, you know, taking charge from that place of opening up a little more. In the recent past, the Page of Pentacles, you've definitely learned some lessons. You've been through something here that taught you quite a thing or two. In your strength, the Six of Pentacles, yeah, that need to share energy, but in places where, you know, it comes back, it resonates, it's working with you. So you do show up as a little more open here. In the immediate future, the Five of Pentacles, speaking of a little more open, you're shutting something down. I'm not sure if you are. This could be just a fear of yours that something is kind of fading away or just kind of supporting this reading, the Four of Wands. There's a commitment at play. There's a situation you're dealing with up close and personal for sure. Not sure if it's a long-term commitment. For some of you, it could be a marriage. This is you. This is all you, which I love this energy because you're initiating something. You're creating something there for you. So this is kind of playing off alongside here. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Five of Swords. There's a little bit of deception at play somewhere. I'm not sure where, but somewhere. In your hopes and fears, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wanting to build something for yourself here. And for the potential outcome, the Six of Cups. That's a soul connection right there. Let's see what's going on here. Let's clarify. Let me do the Emperor. The Three of Swords, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands. There's something in regards to this commitment. There's some pain over there attached to it. But you know what's funny about this one is that this pain is actually making you move, making you open up, making you step into this energy of taking charge of things in a healthy way, in a good way. So whatever happened or whatever transpired through this pain, or whatever you've healed through this pain, is getting those gears into motion for you. So let's do the Page of Swords. The Nine of Swords, the Judgment card, the Hierophant. I know this connection is probably experiencing some rough patches, but those rough patches, somehow you turn those back around to you, and you're using them to your advantage, in the sense of, you know how sometimes we're like, okay, I've gone through hell with this person, whoever they are, and they made my life a living hell, they did this, they did that, blah blah blah, and then years after, you could be in the position of saying, I appreciate the hell out of that person because I've learned a lot from that experience. So you could be kind of dealing with something like this, but you're in the middle of it. I don't see you necessarily pointing fingers like they suck. They suck, they make me hurt, they just suck. I don't see you in that place, but I do see you already shifting the energies in such a way that you're actually turning this into a learning experience for you. You know, yes, it's stressful and it's, you know, at times it's not looking pretty at all. But most of the times you are showing up in a very gearing kind of an energy where you're definitely shifting gears here. For you personally, in a good direction, that is. Interesting. Let's do the 8 of Wands in your focus, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the 9 of Cups. Okay. So at some point you might be off with this energy in terms of, okay, I feel like I would be interacting with this person in a magical way because I feel like I'm very, you know, or opening up in particular directions. You may be off track there at times. Not all the time. But at times you may be wrong about people. You know, you may be like, okay, I'm opening up to this because it makes me feel good, and they turn out to be an asshole or just not resonating with you or something, and you're like, oh, bummer. And you're kind of putting yourself down a little bit for it. It's fine. You learn through trial and error, I guess. I don't know. You have times where, for the most part, you are opening up more and more to energies that do resonate with you, that are speaking to you directly, you know? And other times, yeah, you're gonna miss. You're gonna be like, oh, I thought that was, oh shit. But you don't have to be so hard on yourself here. You know, you may be dealing with one of those energies right now, where it's like, ugh, I thought this was something, but it's not. It's fine. As long as you realize, you know, there's still a lesson to be learned from that. For the Page of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. This is your radar for those kinds of energies. You know, when you do enough healing on yourself and you're actually showing up closer and closer to aligning with your true self, it's like you develop an inner radar that recognizes that very similar frequency to yours outside of yourself. And it's like you attract those kinds of people, you know? But sometimes there'll be one energy that squeezes in there and it's like, oh, I love that energy. Let me get some of it. But they're not necessarily on the same frequency. You know, they squeeze in there. It is what it is. But this is you showing me that you've, this is you developing your inner radar here, basically, for that. And as you find yourself in your focus that, you know, there's those energies that still kind of squeeze in, and they're not necessarily resonant. The thing about this energy that I see here for you, what's a little bit worrisome is how hard you're taking it. You know, how hard you're being on yourself because of that. Radar is there, but it's not perfect. You know, it's probably never gonna be. And it is what it is. Sometimes they squeeze in. What can you do? But it does, again, it does point out to you actually dealing with one of those energies right now of, yeah, I could have been wrong about this one, you know? And having to accept that rather than putting yourself down for it. For the 6 of Pentacles, in your strength, you get the Hangman, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, it's not what you thought it was. And it's looking like it's one of those situations that possibly needs to go. You're not doing anything about it. You're like, you want to do something about it. Remember, the energy of getting shit done is definitely here for you. You know, taking charge, making things happen. This is one of those things, even if it's not necessarily a pretty one. You know, energies that don't resonate with you, what are you going to do? I'm just going to let them fade away. What if they don't? They will. 10 years? 20? How long are you willing to wait for an energy that's not good for you to be like, I'm just going to fade away after 50 years? Is that good, Scorpio? Yeah, because I'm letting you. Now, the energy of taking charge is here. If there's an energy around you, that's friends, family, situations, not even people all the time. It could be something of a habit you have, you know, that are not resonant with you anymore. Whatever this is, it needs to go. Yes, you've been looking at it as, man, I thought this was something else, but it's not. But now that you know, and the energy of it needs to go is here, I kind of see you not doing anything about it because it's difficult. And yes, it is. But it's more difficult to stay in it for like 20, 30, 50 years. To the point of getting used to it? Nah. 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what that is. 5 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups. Look, it doesn't work that way. Man, when people are trying to avoid doing something, they come up with the most creative ways. You're like, you know what? I know that I have to do something about it, but I'm so fearful and so uncomfortable of doing something about it that I'll just pretend that it's not here. Doesn't work that way. Who is this? Very deceptive energy here. That's the deception and the hidden energies. No, you can't go around it like, this energy is here in my space, but if I look away, then it's like it's not even here. Okay, but it's here. So, okay, let's do the 4 of Wands. Ace of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Emperor. Okay, so you're... No, it doesn't work this way either. I'm going to focus on what does work in my life. And that would make this energy that doesn't work go away. You are being creative, very creative. We've been through 3/4 of the reading of you trying to convince me of all sorts of ways that you want to approach this. And neither one of those ways are making this happen. Taking it physically, out you go. You don't belong in my life. Because my life is not that, what you came here to get. Out. No. Scorpio is either not going to do anything for 50 years, or I'm just going to look in a different direction and it'll make it go away. Or, oh, I know, I'll focus on everything else that does work out in my life. So, this energy is still here. Wow. You're being very creative in this one. Let's do the 5 of Swords. Let's get to the bottom of this. This deception that you're trying to spin around this like crazy and not do anything about it. Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Devil. I mean, if you feel like whatever this person or situation brings into your life is healthy, you don't though, because you keep on showing me that. The energies are showing me that. You don't. But you're saying, maybe it'll turn healthy. Okay, so the deception stands around this and how you're trying to approach it. When something doesn't work out in your life, you still keep it there because maybe it'll go away on its own. But it's your life. You get to make the rules there, So I don't know. That's the deception overall. Let me do the 8 of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Okay. Okay, so you're giving me a sense of working on something for the future where you're looking ahead And you're looking through options, through choices that you may have to make to move ahead and to build on something for the future by the looks of it. I'm not sure if this is in planning stage where you're like, okay, I have an idea of what's gonna be and it looks good. Or if you already started on this and just kind of building upon it. You're still not addressing this situation here. You haven't told me what you did with this as you look ahead. Based on how you're trying to circle around not doing anything about it, I'm assuming this is one of your solutions to it again. Like, I'll pretend it's not there. Okay. Six of Cups for the potential outcome. You get the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. There it is. And so it begins, where you actually do take charge, where you actually do open up to this energy and do express a sense of distancing from it somehow. So it's there. You're taking accountability, responsibility, and taking charge. Finally. Man, you've been trying, because I feel like you're exhausting your possibilities here, your options surrounding this, where you just keep on spinning in circles and this energy still remains here until you actually make it not be here, or distance yourself, take yourself from the situation and be like, okay, I'll remove myself from this. I don't know what it is. I kind of get the sense that it's a friendship or something like that, where you thought it was a friendship maybe, and it's, not really. I'm not sure. But it's definitely showing up as an energy that you thought it to be something other than what it is. And now it's like, what do I do with it? I feel like I should get rid of it, but I'm not going to do that. So, interesting. Let's see what the universe has. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're in this pickle here, where you're trying to put yourself first. You think you're doing it by not doing anything about it, but you end up overthinking things because you're actually not putting yourself first by not doing anything about it, So, interesting. Let's do the Imperial Dragon Oracle. Man, there's so few cards in this deck. You get Destiny, number 10. Okay. Number 10, traditional name, the Wheel of Fortune, energy, the power of change, keyword meaning, movement. We are powerless to change the cosmic forces that turn the wheel of life. However, we can be greatly empowered to change ourselves. To walk a path of destiny is to be in harmony with the cosmic forces of creation. Destiny is all about being in the right place at the right time and experiencing the right energies. This can only be realized if one is receptive to the cosmic forces of change. The meaning: when confronted by radical change, it is best to stand in the eye of the storm with peace in your heart so as to be at one with the forces of destiny. Expect the unexpected and be willing to look at things from more than one perspective. Although it might seem that you are revisiting old energies, you are experiencing them in a new light, which brings many opportunities for personal growth and spiritual development. Your destiny awaits you, so seize the moment. I mean, if destiny awaits, we can't disappoint, Scorpio. Come on now. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.